Secretaries and heads of extra ministerial departments, the managing director of Renaissance Construction.
Let me first of all say here and re-emphasize it is our determination to make living in our Bible state work the while. So the chairman, you know my passion for electricity. I'm sure that's why you mentioned it. So I want to reassure you that I know lights do come into our cover. It's not that steady. It comes in a flash. The problem we're having, the president of Isula will also tell you, we had a major vandalism in this place. In fact, the day they helped me to arrest even a big truck, Chibe, you're welcome. The day they helped me to arrest a big truck filled up with, electrical materials, armored cables and the rest of them. They wanted to take it out of Coronation, probably to somewhere in the neighboring states to go and sell. It's a Sula horror that helped arrest those people, even before the police came. So that's why immediately I came here, I saw the use, I said I don't have a problem. Because the same way they will protect and make sure we finish this road on time. And I want to tell the youth, please, if you have any problem, don't confront the contractors. Try and let your youth leaders know. They will reach me. There is no single minute. Your Leville, Duncan, any of them, and so many of the youth leaders, any of them you can reach, or reach the deputy speaker. You will tell immediately what's the problem and that those problems. So please, don't even bother talking to the contractors. Talk to me and then we'll resolve those problems. And I also want to charge the youth leaders to take over this project from me. My own is to initiate the project. Your own is to make sure it is completed on time. I want to thank you all for coming out today. I know the Commissioner for Works tried to make a description, but if you remember when I came here for campaign, I said development this time around will come from the hinterland into the city, and that we are all sharing the same coastal line. If I don't develop our coastal line, I will have myself to blame. So the first thing we need to do is to make sure we open the area to foreign direct investments. Believe me, a lot of people are looking to partner with us for industrial park. And all fingers, all eyes are pointing towards this shoreline. So we'll make sure we'll carry on this development with a lot of passion and aggression. We will not relent at all. But for this job, we are going to pass through the farmland. We'll cut across the forest to make sure we tear apart new areas of development. If you look at how this other road is a little bit crooked, we need to straighten it so that once you are coming out of the international airport, you turn into Oron Road. The street lights should align you straight and take you into the east-west road. We would look at other sports that will come out of it. I know today we are in talks with a company in Dola concerning the Oron Beach. Once we conclude that, we should be able to make a categorical statement on it. But I don't want to pronounce anything today. Concerning the light, Chairman, you told me you are already talking to 4Power. Once I leave here, I'm going to call the MD of Power to see me on Monday in my office. So that we can sort out that problem. I know you want your link to come from Naked and not to come from you. I will look into that and see where the source is most strengthened. I'm sure you are aware, we are building 2 other substations in Uyo. If after putting up those 2 substations, you have better supply from Uyo, I'll leave you to that link. So in that case, I'll link your own supply up to the 2 so that it can be strengthened a little more. The new network is better. I'll get that done. And because I'm talking electricity, let me still thank Esu Labaro again for policing the infrastructure in this area. I expect to see more of that. At times, those same set of people, they come to vandalize the transformers. So also watch out for the transformers. And I want to let all of our local government know where the transformers are bad, we are going to change them. I will not wait for full power to do that. I think we have enough transformers to actually get that done. So the transition chairman, by the grace of God, once I meet with the MD of 4 Power on Monday, I should be able to send my SM Power. I don't know, some of you may not know, the SM Power, I had to go and really talk to Transmission Company of Nigeria. He's one of the topmost management staff of Transmission Company of Nigeria. So he accepted to come on the SM Power. So anything you mention about transmission, distribution, generation, I think he knows it in his palms. So he should be able to attend to the electricity needs. By the grace of God, we should be able to sort out our problems as soon as possible. Because it's a major high tension job. I am not able to say whether we'll do it in 1 month or in 2 months. Then let the experts come and give you the time they will finish it. But I'm sure work on that will start from Monday. Yesterday, we had this very special day at the Gospel of Oropabi International Stadium. I appreciate all the women, the youths, and the elders that created time to be there. We launched a major social rebirth and moral transformation. And I want to appreciate it and charge our youths that the potentials in you is much more than what you see. So let the youths rise to realize their full potentials. Let the youths rise and make sure they can make it. Let the youths also rise to make sure they can also make Akwa Ibom as great as any other place in the world. That's why we are calling on all the youths, henceforth, the youths, the elders, the women, Dakada, and play your own role. And I want to make sure we as government really support you to make sure you realize those potentials. I'm sorry the microphone is echoing. Don't allow me to speak the usual way I enjoy speaking. But be that as it may, I want to really appreciate when I just looked to my left, I saw the leader of the boys. So help me also welcome Sai Ababi, who had also. This road must be so important. He hardly shows up when I'm doing the flag of road construction. He must be so much in love with the entire road nation that he's trying to identify with this road construction. God bless you in Jesus' name. So we may not be where we think we ought to be, but believe me and believe in our state that we will achieve that greatness. We may not be there today, but believe with God on our side, and together with all of us, we'll build Akwa Ibom State as a model of development in this country. We may not be, we may not get to where probably we thought we would, but line by line, precept upon precept, we'll realize our dreams. It is with this conviction and in the faith of greatness of Akwa Ibom State, Kemi Medahada, to flag off the dualization of Uyo Ogowenie Kobo
up to Oron, linking the East-West Road. Today, to the glory of God the Father and to the benefit of our people, thank you for your kind attention. God bless you all.
With some very excellent women from Obolakara. Please come now. Governor. Ibana Obolakara, make it governor. Make it one governor. Let us hear you. Let us hear you. Thank you. Control, thank you. Three rules and good prepared speech. I like to speak so that I can flow both vernacular and in English.
roads. Although the economic importance of this road, honestly, I cannot start counting them. But kudos to the former deputy governor of this state, Engineer Chris Ekpenyong and his JY. And you know, Pago, I get to open the economic importance of this road on Watman, even when I was SSG. When we came for campaign in this place, the immediate past governor made a promise. So he turned around and looked at me. I told him government is continuing. That it doesn't actually matter. A promise made can be fulfilled in another generation. So he has been reminding me. I don't know why it escaped him and it escaped me too, because we wanted to commence the construction of these bridges before the commencement of the school year. In fact, as at the time he spoke to me, I got to the commissioner for works. I told him, can we even look for stainless steel and do something for children to go to school? When he examined it, he said, look, there's no point wasting that money. Let's go headlong and do both the roads and the bridges. So when I told him, can we do the bridges first? Especially the two link bridges. But when I entered this place today, I told him, no, we can't just do the bridge. Let's look at how to link Ntoedino, Ntosia, Ntomu, Ikoresien, and Ntobiugo. Let's link them together. And let's have the first phase. That's the first phase of this road. In my mind, let up the second phase. Abi, you don't the Mudo. You don't know. You don't go to pop. And even it is Biaso. So I'm sure by the time in mind now you can remember. No government transition came around, I promise you. I will get Borokara. They say my right based on the new faith he has seen of greatness of Oborokara. The Oborokara we do economic hub of our Bible state. You know, I'm one governor who loves challenges. Once you challenge me, I challenge you back. Make Oborokara to show that sign of economic activities. Then ask me what kind of industries you want to grow in Oborokara. We'll see who will fulfill his own. Try and do your own, let me do my own. So I call on Oborokara. Use the women and the elders. This is the time to rise to that faith that the chairman had demonstrated. The great men, great women, great youths with great minds, and high level of intellectual. I don't know if somebody within this area, the Dangarogeba House of Representative Enugu, and he was able to do a bridge 52 years ago. So how much more in the current jet age? By then computer I guess they use binary system. From you were running on ICT. Technology run of Fenco. By then they did not even discover plane go to Concord. And the open I mean 1, 2, 3. Journey of 7 hours and I'm in 2 hours. They are trying to reinvent such a plane. So what do you think Oborokara can do in modern age? Oborokara, rise, Nakada, and take Oborokara to that faith of greatness. And I believe today, if not for any other thing, that face of ambassador of Nakada in Oborokara should be decorated. It shows if we could do that during the dark ages, how much more can the children of that Paramahula do in modern Oborokara? He was able to do that because he didn't follow the path of criminal activities. He was able to do that because he saw light and he followed the path of light. I challenge the youth, we can replicate what he did 52 years ago. If we have 50 of them like that, Oborokara will not be the way it is today. So Oborokara, So today it is my firm belief that this project will improve the economic condition of the people of Oborokara and Akwa Ibom in general, and support our industrialization drive of this administration. It is therefore to the glory of God that today, again, I put myself to send the Oborokara. Any day, man, in Oborokara, I see it. And my bread to say bread. When bread. I'm about 1 hour, madam. So here is your one bread of friend. I don't know with the bow. Chairman, who's a man, woman, who break one bread. Papa broke one bread, where with the pen. Maranga McCray with the pen. Last time we did headquarters. One bread of a body. Any big director. No, get a gift for all. So to the glory of God. That the first time the Oborokara, I don't get in you, I don't get near man, I remember. Ben Fun, where we the pen? So, put a hand now to flag off this project in Oborokara in the name of God the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Thank you and God bless you.